Nice collar tie by Justice, getting it on the head. Nice arm drag attempt. Martina reacted very well. Sometimes in the smaller weight divisions you don't get much wrestling, but this match both ladies look like they want to get into the top position. We saw Martina wrestle some last time through as well, so this does not surprise me. Nice head and arm throw by Martina right into the side control. Some strong judo right there. She now has Justice flat in the side control, just going to get those arms inside, framing the hips and the head. Just trying to get on the hip. If I remember correctly, Martina liked arm attacks from our last time here, so I wouldn't be surprised to see her load up an armbar or Kimura from this north-south position. They're going to try to get the match to reset in the center. Martina now getting into a mount, kind of half mount position. Justice does a good job getting her back into a half guard. Martina staying heavy throughout this whole process. Martina trying to peel with that right leg to try to get back into the mount, but Justice doing a good job. We're kind of precariously close to the wall right now. In our rule set, the wall is not in play. You can't use it as a tool. We'll reset when they get to a position where the ref feels they need to or they have to reset. I feel this is probably a good position to recenter them.
Especially with a lull in the action.
Yeah, they're in a tight, they're both working, but it's not a position that we can't recreate equally.
Sure.
But as we said, Martina's now really wedging that foot in, and she's almost in.
Boom. Proves us wrong. She opts to take the back, pulling us away from the wall, so we won't have to reset.
And she does get the hook. So she's on the back. Nice job lifting Justice's head to try to get that better angle to get her head underneath to stabilize her back position. Really nice by Martina. Early in this match, Martina has a lot of time to work from this back position.
But she's not taking her time.
No.
She's being very aggressive with it.
Justice being smart, not trying to let her settle in these positions, but Martina is just looking very, very strong from this position. We'll see if Justice can switch this up. She's reaching down to the foot, which can be a very dangerous thing to do. You can leave your arms and neck open when one of your hands is down by the foot. But sometimes it's the best way to start creating a little bit of a scramble there. Martina now gets an angle on the choke. From our angle, it's very hard to see, but it looks like it might be under. They're going to have to reset them in just a second. They're going to pull them off as opposed to having them reset on their own, which I think is a great call by the refs.
Not having to recreate the position is always, it's always a nice thing. Not have to deal with any controversy or just continuing the action. And Martina really showing her experience in her back control in this position here.
Just doing a good job of just surviving, making Martina work to improve. Martina is just keeping from one kind of control to the next. And now she has the gift wrap set up. I would not be surprised to see if we see an armbar coming. She's setting it up.
More of an isolation.
She might now go for the belly down as opposed to the traditional mount armbar. And then she may opt just to go back to the back depending on the angle.
Right turtle, sure.
Martina a little high, kind of starting to come up to the shoulders as opposed to the hips. But this might be where she opts to come out over the top for a back armbar or triangle. This is the kind of situation where if you're Martina, you're going to decide if you really want to go for a finish here. Again, there's not a point situation. It's not like if you get rolled, you're going to give up points. And this may be the best angle to really get the finish. Starting to climb real high on Justice.
We're just about halfway through the match here. 5 minutes left of the time.
Martina starts to climb back on top, more of a traditional back position, but she's still a little high. There's a little bit of a gap, and so she's looking. It looks like she's definitely looking for the arm transition. Here it comes. She has that nice Kimura grip, the figure 4. She's going to use that to frame and create space to climb that right leg over, but Justice is trying to hold the opposite leg to prevent that, and she's able to. Very nice escape by Justice. Showing some great survival skills, and now she's trying to get on the attack from her guard. Martina disengages that closed guard, now looking to pass.
We're going to do some
That's she did about a 720 around her guard trying to get to that angle.
just some slick footwork, very, very light on her feet.
And then after enough,
bring.
she's able to get the arm isolation. There it is. She has the arm
for.
separated. Justice trying to come through. She's able to
She
roll.
does a really, really good job
Martina
rolling
goes
through,
with it, readjusts. Now it's going to be locked in. Let's see if she can get the angle on the arm. It looks like Justice is going to get out, but the arm is still caught.
There's the
and
tap.
there's the
There's the tap.
submission. Martina able to hold on. Fun scramble to end that match. Beautiful armbar from Martina Zola. Moving on.